told Gary, you get your ass in there and save my husband.
We have exactly 10 minutes left.
Go ahead.
But were you abducted by aliens when you were 18?
Yes, sir, I was.
No, for real?
Yes, sir, I was.
And stuff was downloaded into your head?
It was downloaded. Back then, this was about 1967.
See, this is where you get weird.
All right, now it discredits everything you said
I
before.
was thinking maybe we could hang out.
You've got to be
now
careful,
you're in Eddie Van Halen land.
You've got to be careful because people, if you say something that they think you're crazy, it'll take all your credibility away. Yeah. But I can't deny this.
You were doing so fucking good, but tell me what happened.
I can't believe anything.
So I'm in bed, and all of a sudden, I see in my head, this is before wireless, this is before any kind of remote stuff. It was before computers, that we knew.
How old were you at this point?
About 20.
All right.
So whatever year that was.
What had you done that night?
Nothing. I didn't drink or anything
Really?
back then.
Okay,
I didn't start drinking until I was like 30.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Dead serious.
So what happened
So
to you?
I'm laying in bed. I feel like I'm dreaming that there's these little alien, two guys sitting in a ship up on the hill behind us about 11 miles away. And there's like this, I could see they had something plugged into me. I mean, a wireless thing. I didn't know what to call it, right? Wireless remote system.
What did these guys look like?
They were just kind of non-forms. They were just kind of blobs. You know what I mean? Kind of like the way a lot of aliens, when you see pictures of them. I had never even thought about this shit.
When you say aliens, in other words, you're not talking about like in Mexico, Mexicans,
like illegals.
Illegals. These space aliens.
No, not those.
About. Right.
Those other guys.
Right.
And so the guys they came. I mean, they said, "Oh, he's waking up." They didn't say shit, but you know what I mean. This is all mental telepathy.
Right.
Oh, he's waking up, and I felt I was plugged into. Now I don't know if they were downloading into me now that I know about computers, or if they were uploading out of my head into seeing what I knew. Like an experiment. And they go, "Oh, he's waking up. We got to end it." They hollered out some weird numerical code. I mean, like it would not have our numerical system. Like 9/11, 16, and I went whoop. Thing was on, and I woke up. My room was white. I couldn't see anything, and it just went pow, black, and I laid there shaking so bad. I mean, it was just really real.
And it couldn't have been a dream.
And it changed my life. How about that?
How did it change your life?
It changed my life that now I was interested in aliens. Now I was looking up in the sky wondering about shit. All of a sudden I become interested in astrology.
But wait a second.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
you think...
I had never even knew
I
what
saw
first
you
sign
on
I
an
was.
episode of Ghost Stories as well.
That all happened later.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why is this all
happening to you? My dad was still alive when this happened.
Your dad was alive when you had the alien invasion.
Yeah.
But then when your father died, he came knocking on your door
one night. Yes, sir, he did. See, here we go, Howard. I knew we got him now.
See what's happening here?
He claims he's not interested. He doesn't believe it. See,
Let's get back to those blowjobs under the stage. Never mind this nonsense.
Wait a minute. He saw what?
Yes, sir. My dad...
He saw his dad's ghost.
I was sleeping on a floor. I had a one-room apartment with a kitchen and, a small kitchenette. My son was sleeping on a little tiny mattress. He was 2 or 3 years old, Aaron, my oldest son, and he was in a little mattress underneath the table, and I had a mattress on the floor that my wife and I were sleeping. We were freshly married, had a band. We're sleeping on our manager's floor next door, and no telephone. I'm laying there. I dream, and I'm who I am. I'm in that house. Everything's exactly like it sounds, and somebody knocks on my door. I get up in the middle of the night. I open it up. It's my dad. He's like same age as me. He's 20, 21, whatever I was. And he goes, and he's saying, "Great day for the Irish son," which is what he always said when he was drunk. He was all happy, and I said, "Don't ever come here drunk like this in front of my little boy here. You're going to scare him. You son of a bitch. Get the hell out of here." Slammed the door on him, right?
Right.
I went back to bed, told my wife, this is my dream, I guess. I said, it was my dad, pissed me off, So I lay back down, pull the covers up, tell her that, knock. Motherfucker, I get up, answer the door. It's our manager who had my band sleep on his floor. He had a telephone. He goes, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. He goes, your sister's on the phone. I go over, Dad died. Brother, come on now.
Look at you.
Come on, look at me.
Goosebumps.
Fuck, you should see my balls.
I wonder if he's in here and he'll talk to us. Sammy!
Here's what it is, man. I'm the Red Rocker, Sammy Hagar, and I'm here to tell you that Cobble Wobble rocks. I mean, TMZ rocks!
Wow.
Yeah, baby!
Wow, man. Thanks, Sammy.
No. Now, it's a long story. Now we need time. Okay, folks, it's going to be an hour program. They didn't come into my room. They were parked up on a hill up behind my house, about 12 miles away, and they were connecting into my brain like a computer download.
That's what I was going to ask you.
The closest, it was a wireless download in 1967 or something.
Is it possible that you were like a human iPod from outer space? You're playing songs that the aliens gave you?
Oh, I hadn't written a song ever in my life yet. I wasn't even a musician.
Right.
I played guitar a little bit, but I didn't have a band. You know, I was thinking about starting a band. I was just trying to find a way to make a living without working, you know what I mean?
Right.
And
I'm with you.
I didn't have a job yet.
It's also possible that if they uploaded information from your brain...
No, they downloaded. I mean, they downloaded some of their information into me.
But they took some of your information.
I didn't have any. At that time in my life, I was worthless. I could maybe teach them how to, like, you know, smoke a joint or something.
Hey, Fish, there's 3 kinds of aliens.
You know about all this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've been great, man.
Yeah, there are. There's probably
weird to
more
me.
than that. But the ones that we're messed with mostly, there's robots, there's real creatures, the gray ones.
What would which if we were to go from Earth and travel into outer space, what category would we be put in?
Oh, we're like animals.
A different category?
We're like insects. No, we're nice guys. See, the aliens, most of them aren't really that nice guys. The gray ones, they're not nice guys. They just don't have any feelings for us. They treat us like we do.
We treat ants.
Ants and we treat rats in a lab. They cut, they'll cut you up a little bit.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
look at this. What's this thing hanging off this guy? Whoop.
Gathered in a schoolyard with about 20 other men, and we saw a bright light appear in the distant western skies, and it got closer and closer, and when it was just above the treetops, it changed color, and then it stayed there for a while, and then it disappeared into the distance, and none of us could ever imagine what it was, and I still don't know what it was.
Tell me about the time you once saw a UFO.
Well, I was the district governor of 56 Lions Clubs in southwest Georgia, and I had to visit all the Lions Clubs and make a speech. And I was outside a school lunchroom one night right before sundown. It was getting dark, and we were getting ready to eat supper. And I and about 25 men were standing around, and all of a sudden in the western sky we saw a strange light coming toward us, a round light, and it got closer and closer, and right above the pine trees it stopped. And then it began to change colors from blue to red to white. And then it stayed there for a while. We were all aghast. We didn't know what it was. And then it just disappeared into the west. That was the end of it. So it was a genuine UFO.
I saw one, but I don't know where it just disappeared.